Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about and just like that. Now, I don't have last week's episode. Sorry, I had all the intention in the world of just watching both shows, and just putting a 2 for 1. I already seen last week's episode, and then I was like, girl, I'm not going back and watching last week's episode. We're just gonna start off this week's episode, and girl, it's going to be what it's gonna be, girl. So here we are, season 2, episode 6. Carrie is doing an interview, I guess with a YouTuber. I don't know, but she's doing an interview. She's trying to promote her new book, and it's with a younger girl, and she doesn't know anything. She hasn't done her homework. Girl, I just think it's crazy when people interview people and you don't know anything about the person. Girl, you could at least, girl, do a quick Google search. At least, girl, read the first 15 pages and the last 15 pages of the book. You know what I'm saying? The first 15, the middle, and the last 15. You know what I'm saying? But she doesn't know anything about Carrie. She doesn't know anything about the book. She asks Carrie to tell her about the book. Carrie was like, "Girl, you didn't read the book." Um, and she said basically she's been busy. And then Carrie says it's about death. And I think the girl thought that she was lying, and she was like, "No, it's about my husband dying." Yeah! Girl, Miss Thing had a Starbucks. Girl, when Miss Thing took a sip of that Starbucks, and then asked her to tell her what her favorite lipstick, what was her favorite shade of lipstick. I was giggling. And then after that, girl, Carrie's laptop fell to the ground and it broke. So she was like, "Thank God, that was her way of getting out of that horrible interview." Um, Rox ad comes out. Rox is a model for Polo or Ralph Lauren. Is it Ralph Lauren Polo or Polo Ralph Lauren? Nonetheless, girl, they're a model for Ralph Lauren, and it's in the newspaper, and everybody's excited. What's her name? Lisa? Yeah, Lisa. Lisa calls Charlotte to just congratulate Rox. Um, and after the excitement kind of wears down, Lily asked Charlotte, did she make reservations for her at Nobu? I said, first of all, girl, girl, Nobu. Lily, you got okay. Anyways, girl. Lily going to Nobu. Well, she wanted to go to Nobu. Charlotte said she forgot. She'll call and try to make reservations. Lily was like, it's probably too late. And then Anthony was over there, and Anthony says, basically, girl, if you don't take yourself to Shake Shack and call it a day. And then Lily says, basically, she can't go to Shake Shack because she's losing her virginity, and she can't lose her virginity after Shake Shack. I said, girl, what? Girl, when I tell you everybody in the kitchen looked like, girl, they had just seen a ghost. And girl, Miss Lily just got up and just hightailed it out the kitchen like she had just said she was about to go get booty. I said, girl, no ma'am, not you gonna tell your mama, your daddy, and is that your godfather? Girl, whoever it is, girl, the family best friend that you about to go, girl, hunch. And girl, walk out the kitchen like ain't nothing happened. And they're gonna have a little attitude when Charlotte walked in the room trying to have a conversation with her. I said, girl, um, so Charlotte goes to the room and talks to her, and I thought Charlotte did a good job with the conversation. Um, Lily was just kind of like, okay, girl, because Charlotte started to go into, make sure you are, basically make sure that you're being pleased. Also, it's just not about the other person. Um, Carrie goes to the Apple store to look for a new computer. Girl, this is the first outfit I did not like Carrie in. Girl, I was like, girl, what does she got on? Girl, this is the first outfit. Carrie is to me, Carrie is like the best dressed like person on TV, character on TV. That white lady, girl, be killing it with the fashions to me. But this is the first time I was like, she had on a jumpsuit, one pants was rolled up, The other one was down. I just did not like it. I was like, girl, what is going on? Girl, I didn't know what was going on with that blue jumpsuit. I didn't care for it. But anyway, she goes to look for a computer, and Seema asks her to spend the summer with her. I think in the Hamptons. So they plan on spending the summer in the Hamptons together. They're gonna rent a house and just have a good time. Um, Shay. Shay, is depressed. She got tore up from the focus group, and I do not remember that scene. I don't remember when I was watching. You know how like they show you what happened previously in the previous episodes. I don't remember Shay in the focus group. So when they saw it, I was like, "Girl, what was I? I must have been looking down or something." But she's pretty much depressed, and she's doing cameos now to bring in money, of course. And Miranda has an attitude because Shay has an attitude with her, but when Shay gets on cameo, it's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I don't think it's Shay being fake. I think Shay is. I mean, Shay have. I mean, Shay can't be a. She can't be a bitch to the people that are paying her to be nice. You know what I'm saying? But Miranda feels. But I also understood Miranda too. It's kind of like you basically are an asshole to me, but then you turn around and do a 180, and girl, you're like, "Hey, what's up, Susie? Good luck, girl." And it's like, "Girl, what's the tea?" But I also understood Shay's point of view too. Like, girl, if I can't be real with you, then girl, who can I be real with? So if I'm going through it, not to say you should just take it, but I'm going through some stuff. You should. I'm hoping you will try at least understand. But I understood what both people were saying. Carrie. Carrie is in the office. Is that her manager? Her agent? Is that who that is? The lady? I thought somebody was following. Is that the lady? I mean, is that the lady? Is the lady her manager or agent? Something. Anyways, so she's having a conversation with her and Carrie. I think that is her agent because I think she booked Carrie to speak at a widows convention. So basically, it's what it sounds like, girl. There's a whole bunch of widows whose husbands have died, and Carrie is going to go there and speak because her book is about her husband dying. Um, and then some lady walks in. Was she on a pre? Was she just new to the show? Because I don't remember her. Of course, I didn't watch every season, but I feel like I watched a lot of episodes. I don't remember her face during the Sex in the City. Anyway, so Carrie had she comes in, her name is Karen. She goes by Carrie now. She said it's a bad time for a white woman to be named Carrie. Okay. Bitch, when Miss Thing said it's a bad time for a white lady to be named Karen, when I tell you I was a holler, so she had changed her name to Carrie. Oh, and just like that has its funny moments, girl. But anyway, when she said that, I was screaming, girl. I thought, no, that's right. Miss Thing said, girl, not today. So she tells a story about her and Carrie supposedly working together. Carrie really don't even really remember, girl. Um, so they're having dinner at the professor's house. It's a professor, Charlotte, Miranda, and Carrie. And basically, the professor's husband, soon to be ex-husband with his fine ass, I think he texts her, and I think she says I think they're trying to like work on just still remaining friends because they've been together for I think she said they met when they were like 19, 20, so they've been together for a very, very long time. You know what? This is gonna sound crazy. This may sound crazy to some people. I could see how you could possibly still want a friendship. If you've been knowing somebody since you was 19 and now we're in our 40s and 50s, I could see. And I don't think they're divorced. I don't think they're divorcing because I think they just grew apart. I can't remember their exact storyline. I don't think anyone cheated. I think they just kind of like grew apart, right? Right? I could see how you could still probably want to remain, friendly with each other. I've been knowing you more than half of my life, you know? Anyways, oh, so Miranda was basically saying how, she was hopeful. I think she said she was hopeful that her and Steve could remain friends. Um, and then I think they got on the subject of divorce and are bringing up divorce. Because I don't think they've really spoken about them getting a divorce, Miranda and Steve, with his fine ass too. There's some fine ass men on this show. Girl, I'll take girl half of my sleep with. Girl, Miranda's husband, Lisa's husband, girl, the professor's husband, girl, the nigga who tried to talk to the professor at the bar with his fine ass, girl. Who else I would sleep with? Who else? It's a few. Anyways, Carrie. Oh, so Carrie tells Miranda that basically, girl, you're gonna have to bring up the conversation about divorce because Steve is not gonna bring it up because he told me a couple of months ago. Here we go, girl. Here we go, girl. Girl, Steve told me a couple of months ago that girl is to death do us part, and girl, he ain't never taken that ring off. So Miranda, of course, gets frustrated with Carrie. Why didn't you ever tell me this? And then Carrie tells her, girl, because you already had a lot going on. I didn't want to put any more on your plate. But now since we having a conversation and they saying this nigga ain't gonna never you talking about you never gonna bring up the conversation about divorce. So girl, you gonna have to because he told me a couple of months ago, girl, he ain't going nowhere. And I am telling you, I'm not going. Girl, that's what Steve said. Girl, I don't know why people girl, this is a big old. I know why, girl, because this is where the shade is at, girl. This is what a shade. This is what a shade is at. But girl, I'm just trying to figure out, girl, what is going on, girl? It's a big old Walgreens parking lot, girl. You want to come park right beside me, girl? And you gonna be looking up here trying to wonder what I'm doing, minding my business. Shit. Anyways, so yeah, she basically tells her that girl, you're gonna have to be the one to bring up the conversation because Steve's not going to, because he already said, honey, he ain't going nowhere. Girl, his ring is gonna be on his finger to the day he died. And then Carrie brings up basically Aiden, and they want to know about the professor wants to know about Aiden, and she just says it's her ex fiance. She googled him. He lives in Virginia now, and he's been divorced for 5 years, and he sold his company for a pretty penny. I said, "Come on, pretty penny, girl." Um, so it's the day of the widows convention. I forgot to mention that that Carrie called Shay and asked Shay to basically accompany her to the widows event. Um, and so Shay calls, Shay is depressed, and then plus, girl, it's a girl. When I tell you, honey, baby, when I tell you, it looked like Storm from X Men had stood outside and just wanted to be a bitch that day and cause all types of chaos and confusion. When I tell you, it looked a mess outside. I said, girl, who's going out in this weather? Girl, I tell you, it looked a mess outside. Girl, it was a bomb cyclone. That's what they called it. That's exactly what it looked like too. I said, "Come on, Storm." I said, "Ooh, girl, it look a mess outside." So Shay thinking that girl, they not going nowhere. Shay didn't want to go anyways. Quiet as it's kept. And so Shay is like, "Girl, I'm not. Girl, we don't need to go, honey." And Carrie was like, "Girl, we have to go, girl, because if I don't, then Carrie." She like, "Girl, you talking about yourself in third person?" She was like, "Carrie." Who was just walking behind me? Like my nose chat. Um, Carrie, who is the other person. Um, she'll never hear the end of it. And plus, the ladies are already at the hotel. They got in on Tuesday, so it ain't like the ladies have to travel. They just got to go downstairs. So, girl, she ends up going. When I tell you, bitch, Carrie had girl, Carrie, Carrie, where did that big ass blue coat come from, girl? That apartment ain't that big. Okay, where did that coat? When I said that coat was so goddamn fly, though, girl, that's some shit I would want to wear. That's a little too much for me. But girl, it was fly nonetheless, girl. I said, "Ooh, girl, that coat is actually kind of bad." Girl, when I tell you, Miss Thing was girl, stomping down the middle of the street, girl, trying to get to that book convention or whatever it was. Now they're about to leave, girl. They probably see me in this car. Gone now. Miss Thing was walking down the street, and then Charlotte calls Carrie because Lily Lily calls Miranda and tells her they ain't got no condoms, even though Charlotte has already had the conversation about condoms, and Lily swore up and down, girl, the condom situation was under control, but they ain't got no condoms. So Lily gonna tell her maybe we'll just try the pull out method. Girl, you gonna try to pull out method? You gonna have a little Daisy walking around here, Miss Lily? Okay, a little Daisy and a little tulip. Okay, but a girl. So of course Miranda is freaking out, so she got to go out and get some condoms. I forgot why the little boy couldn't go get no condoms. But anyway, she go out and get some condoms, but everything is pretty much closed. And when she gets to the little corner store, the man is like, "Girl, we closed. Girl, ain't nobody came in today." She's like, "My daughter needs condoms." Somebody said this. I think it was Stacy. Shout out to Stacy. Really and truly, Charlotte. They could have made this a Charlotte spinoff. Girl, Charlotte has had something going on with her or her family every episode. Girl, every episode there's something going on in that Charlotte household. Do you hear me? Um, so she gets the condom. She takes the condoms to Lily, and she's trying to explain to Lily what condoms work the best. Blah 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 blah. Lily is like, "Girl, it's cold." They said it in a doorway. It's freezing outside. Um. So, anyways, Carrie, she makes it to the book convention. Oh, Lisa. Lisa also has a speaking engagement. Can I say something? Miss Independent, Miss Insufficient, Miss Keep a Distance. Oh, girl, shout out to Kelly Clarkson. She got her own. She got her own. Girl, I love Lisa, but Lisa, she a little too independent for me. I get Lisa. You know, like the last time they had a conversation with her with his fine ass, her offered to like give her the money for her project in front of their daughter, and she was like, basically she shot it down, and I got what she was trying to do, trying to make sure she teaches her daughter independence. Don't ever depend on no man, even if it is your husband. Girl, no, I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna figure it out myself. Cool, I got that made sense to me. Miss Lisa, girl, bitch, it looked like Storm and her daughter outside, girl, just girl acting a fool in the middle of the street. And girl, so her husband says, "How about I give you a ride to your situation?" She says, "No, she don't need no knight in shining armor. She'll figure it out herself." Girl, why Miss Thing walked? Bitch, I wish I would have. Girl, I wish my husband would offer or not offer to drop me off where I need to be, and then girl, I'm gonna walk down the street. Girl, bye. Girl, I'm getting in that. I'm getting in that Tahoe. I said, baby, she a little too independent for me, honey. Baby, it could be drizzling outside. But girl, she trucking down the street. Girl, she got her wig in her box. Girl, I said, come on, Miss Thing. Miss Thing took her wig off. Girl, she safety pinned it to her in some sickening ass black box. I thought my phone was about to die. She put it on some little sickening box. She walking down the street acting like she modeling. I said, girl, how you gonna model and walk down the street at the same time? Girl, it was kind of fly though. Girl, she had this hot pink bag and all black with some white boots on, and then she had a little wig box, and she just trucking down the street, and She got to the place. She went in the restroom, had a look. It was part of her outfit. And she pulled her thing back, girl, put her wig on, and girl went out there and handled her business. I know that's right, Miss Lisa, but girl, you was a goddamn fool though. Lisa's a fool if I ain't never seen one, bitch. I wish I would walk down the street, girl. It's girl -100 outside, girl. It's snow up to my goddamn boochie cat, and girl, you think I'm about to be walking down the street? Girl, trying to go speak, girl, no man, girl, somebody give me a ride. And quiet as it's kept, but we're gonna be honest about it, girl. Wasn't no cars driving down the street in the first place. Now that I think about it, I guess she ain't had no choice but to walk. That snow, Herb had to walk his damn self. Wasn't no cars driving, not in that snow. Not in that snow, they wasn't. Okay. So Carrie gets to the convention. The woman before her is absolutely hilarious. Carrie is like, oh my god, I can't go after her because Carrie isn't really funny like that. And her book, it's probably sad. So she's like, girl, but she does. It seems like she does a great. She tries to tell a joke and it didn't land the way she thought it was gonna land. Steve and Miranda, baby. Here come another call, baby. When I tell you Miss Steve and Miss Miranda, Mr. Steve, girl, that's white daddy right there. Girl, when I tell you Mr. Steve and Miss Miranda, honey, girl, so Miranda's sitting in the living room folding clothes. And Steve comes home and she asks where Brady at. He says Brady got a job at the bar. And she says, how's the apartment search going? He basically tells her there are no apartments out there. And then he says, I'm not moving. And she basically like, huh, what you mean you're not moving? You said your ass was moving in therapy. And then he was like, yeah, I did, but I lied. And then he was like, this is my house. This is my house. And girl, when I said Miss Miranda, girl, I said, oh shit. Girl, when Miss Miranda said really, because the mortgage only has one name on it, mine. I said, bitch. I said, oh, bitch, they about to go real low. Girl, when Miss Miranda said she said you should tell that to the mortgage that only has my name on it. That's what she told Steve. I said, oh, bitch, they about to go there. As soon as when Miranda said that, bitch, my mouth dropped. I said, oh, shit. And then Steve said, I made it. I built this house. I built the kitchen. I built that bookshelf. I built that. Bitch, I built this floor. I built that wall. Bitch, I built this staircase. I built that bathroom. I built that fucking door. I built this roof. Bitch, girl. He just started naming stuff he built around the house. And then he said, you never wanted to be here. You never wanted to live here. You never wanted Brady. I said, oh, shit. I said, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I said, oh girl, they going there today, honey. And Miranda started crying. He did what he was. I guess he did what he wanted to do, which was hurt her feelings. And she started crying. And then she was about to leave, and he begged her to stay. And don't get on the subway crying. We can talk through it. And so they're in the bed, just lying down. And she apologized because, believe it or not, well, some of y'all already know how I am. These niggas don't be shit, but in some cases I do. Like in this case with Miranda and Steve, Miranda got some blame too. You know what I'm saying? Like Miranda ain't just, Steve, was out here fucking somebody. But we're not gonna act like Miranda just wasn't like at one point just a bitch and I could, I've already said this. I don't think it's an excuse. I don't think there are many excuses to cheat on your partner. However, I can understand in some situations, not a lot, but in a couple, how somebody could probably step outside of their marriage. I can. I know that sounds. I probably shouldn't say that, but I can see it. I was talking about how like one time on this, it's a show called Married to Medicine. It's a reality TV show. There was a couple named Quad and Dr. G. And supposedly Quad and Dr. G hadn't had sex in 2 or 3 years. Girl, that's a long time. And it's not like Quad was over there just sick, going through something. It's like, girl, she just wasn't fucking her husband. So, girl, it's trifling. And this might be the nigga in me. This might be the man in me talking. Girl, you just not going to have sex with your husband for 2 or 3 years. And it's, girl, hello? I mean, yeah, you could get a divorce. You could break up and all that good stuff. But it's kind of like, girl. And Dr. G ended up almost cheating. No, he did cheat. Either they say he was in a hotel. And I'm getting off subject, girl. Let's get back to it just like that. But yeah, Miranda ain't innocent. She really ain't. And Steve ain't innocent either. Like, to me, neither one of them really are a victim. Correct me if I'm wrong. So anyways, she laying in the bed. And it's a condom wrapper on the side of the bed underneath one of the books. She got an attitude because she like, oh, so you been fucking somebody in our bed. I said, now hold the fuck up, Miss Miranda. Girl. Now, bitch, I'm with you when you right, but girl, I said, Miranda, you been walking around here eating pussy, having the time of your life, damn near had a threesome just the other day with your girlfriend and her legal husband. And then you got the nerve to have an attitude because now you realize that Steve done got a little coochie on the side and done fucked in y'all bed. But girl, you fucking in other people's beds too. So girl, does it really even fucking matter? Girl, so you gonna have an attitude? Girl, you wanna have an attitude because Steve out here pretty much doing the same thing your ass is doing, fucking other people. Now yeah, I guess he fucking in y'all bed. But girl, you don't want him? Girl, Steve done fuck some little girl at the from the Whole Foods place. So she got an attitude. She mad now. I said, Miranda got some fucking nerve. Girl would have cussed her ass out. Girl, as much eating Boonchie Cat and probably sucking dick your ass is doing out here in the streets, so you got the nerve to say something about who I'm fucking? Girl. So she get mad and leave. Girl, I don't give a damn. Girl, leave. Girl. So she go to Shay's house. She walk in the house fussing and cussing. And Shay is like, oh shit. Well, girl, this it ain't a good way to tell you, but girl, this not gonna work out. Girl, when I tell you, I said, God damn. I said, damn. Yeah, I said, Miranda, girl, your husband basically told you, girl, he ain't going no fucking well. And girl, you can get your shit and get out. And now your girlfriend done told you, girl, I don't want your ass either. I said, shit. Girl, how do you get broke? You got broke, girl. You got broke up two times in one night. Broke it up with 2 times in one night. I said, oh my goodness. Girl. Ain't that a mess? I said, God knows she should have been at the bar, honey. I just would have got my shit and went to the bar and girl just got drunk and cried. Anyways, did y'all see that picture of Marsha P. Johnson in Shay's Kitchen? It's a documentary on over Marsha P. Johnson that I want to watch. I think it's and I've been telling myself I was gonna watch it since it came out, and I think it came out probably like a year or two ago. I think it's on Netflix. I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Anyway, and then Carrie finally sends the email to Aiden, or she's hoping that it's Aiden, and then the show goes off. This is a cute episode, honey. I loved it. I loved it. It was cute. Tell Sarah Jessica Parker she needs to bring me on, and she needs to make me Anthony's love interest, so I can get a little role on in Just Like That. Or she can make me her love interest. I could try and play straight. Okay. Oh girl, okay. Cause she hanging out in black circles now, so she might be the black man. I don't know, honey. All right, I'm gone, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.